Cancer, my water signs, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Welcome. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get started. Hi, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. Thank you very much. All right, for those of you who have returned to Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. My water sign, Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the weekly is the Knight of Swords. So if you need more confirmation or clarity, make sure you click the weekly message. And it's referencing the Knight of Swords, which the Knight of Swords, Cancer, is all about a message of fortitude and discernment when facing challenges. All right. Just a side note, the Knight thinks everything through and considers what is just and right before acting. Okay. Keep in mind if this is a repeated cycle, okay, um, and you've learned your lesson, meaning a cycle repeats itself and you're willing to learn the valuable lesson of whatever this completed cycle is, expect that completed cycle to be complete in July. Okay, this is not for everyone because Cancer, this is a general read. So make sure when time permits itself that you review the weekly message of taking back your power, okay? Um, Also, the Knight of Swords is air energy, more so Gemini moon, right? For some of you, Geminis in the next 72, you're making your own place where you're at, right? Right? You're taking back your power. Others of you, you know, you are um, holding down authority, right? You're not allowing someone to bully you and make an environment uncomfortable for you. You're taking authority. Um, Others of you, if this is work related, you're taking your rightful position, right? So others of you, if it's work related as well, it's kind of like it's not going with the flow. You're overcoming your fears and you're saying, I have potential. Let me show you. All right. And it definitely works out for you. Keep that positive mindset. All right. Channel message that I have for you, Cancer, is you're always guided to what you feel is right. It feels a little complicated with the Gemini moon in that air energy and the Knight of Swords, but that's your natural nature of following your intuition, especially since you're water. You know what I mean? So, um, just so that you can release the burdens if you have any. Um, know this that you are a leader. You're a natural born leader. You're normally the one that starts something, right? And everyone follows. So you're definitely a leader. If you are a Cancer and you're feeling like, no, I'm not a leader, that's the cycle that you have to break. Okay. Um, if you are another sun sign and you relate to um, my water sign, Cancer moon, it's because you have inherited Cancer's nature. All right. Some of Cancer's nature is you know how to flow with difficult situations, talking about that water energy. All right. That life puts in the way, you're able to just flow, like, not adapt, but you go with the flow, right? Meaning if you're in danger, you know how to get out of a situation without making it obvious that you know what's going on, type energy. You're quick to close out individuals. Like you're quick, how do I say this? Because I typed it out, but it's not how, it's like I typed, you're quick to close individuals out because you already know how. Oh, I see. So, Cancer, you're a private person. And the reason why you're a private person, this is not everyone, you're a private person because um, you don't allow people in because you know how it plays out. You're misunderstood when you let people behind your scenes. So you choose to be distant in a way. You're a people person, but when it comes to your personal life, you kind of keep that to yourself. But when it comes to your loved ones, you love hard, right? It's like your loved ones, whether they judge you or not, it's like whatever. They're your family or they're your loved ones. But when it comes to new people, it's like, nah, it's only so much. But when you fall for a new person, you already know how it plays out. And so it's kind of like, so what type energy. So that's where it was coming from, where if you're relating to any of Cancer's nature, it's because you've inherited at this time. Are That's in your placement case. Cancer is in one of your placements, okay, in your birth chart. You're going to have to look into that in regards to that because this is not that kind of reading. But let's go ahead and get started. My water sign, Cancer. And let's go ahead and look at emotions, thoughts, and actions. What message do you have for Cancer? So if you're another, I know Cancer, this is your reading, but it's just how as if you were um, being pulled to or channeled to uh, tap into another sun sign. It's the same thing. It's like, wow, I have these traits, and this is my nature right now. That this sounds like me. It's because you're in that sun signs energy. Okay, that's why when you hear this is your sun, moon, and rising, and things like that. So if you really want to know your house, what sun signs or should I say, what zodiac signs are placed in your houses, which are 12 houses, right? Cancer, you are the fourth house, and your house deals with family and home. Okay. Um, right now. I'm channeling that you're wanting new members in your family, meaning you're wanting to, or you're having this idea of how can you get out of the need. You're trying to break a cycle of that rhythm of, I already know how this is going to play out. And you're trying to figure out what's going to work for you. This idea of wanting new connections, this idea of, I love hard. When is someone going to love hard for me? So it's kind of like you're creating this vision board when it comes to um, this environment of feeling needed, wanted, comfortable, things that feel like home, whether it's at work. It's like some of you Cancers, you go to work and it's like you feel like at home. So you're going to work happy, right? Uh, so, and if you're not going to work happy or you're not going home happy, it's a cycle that needs to be complete. I can't give you the answer, but what I can say is, but July is very significant, whether that's you feel alive again, or that's when the cycle actually truly completes itself. And I really don't feel like, or who's July? Whose birthday is in July? July, goodness gracious, I don't know. What sign is in July? All right, we have inspired and reverse. So yeah, this, you will feel inspired again around July. It's because you're going through this process right now, and I feel like, well, I'm pulling that in the next 72. That's like you're creating this plan, okay? And that could be the new project, right? The goal is to feel comfortable, feel like at home, and that's your energy, Cancer. You are quick to start anew and people follow. So whatever this is, not only are you going to be inspired, you're going to inspire others, right? We have greedy in reverse. Okay, that's thoughts. And then we have groggy. So you're going to be in the mood, all right? And I feel like this gratified here is literally you stirring fire energy within yourself. And it's giving me, have you ever been to a place where there's a table and they have water in a vessel with a candle floating on it? It's giving me that, right? And no one has access to take whatever it is that you're shifting, changing in the next 72, or whatever idea that you have. It can't be taken from you. And the inaction is not only gratifying self, but it's like some of you cancers in the next 72, your fire in it lights. You light up when you praise others. And I don't know truly what that's coming from, because the Knight of Swords, Cancer, definitely read your weekly that's referencing the Knight of Swords, because that definitely will explain how your flame was ignited, which was, it took the air energy for that flame to reignite, right? And by you being the water and being calm, so it's calm waters, right? And if this, I'm hearing combustion, it's like you're in the middle of the ocean and you're this flame. I'm also seeing, you know how they have oil and there's flames coming out of the water? If you're fearing that someone's going to take an idea, or someone's going to continue to bully you or take control, or take your authority, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, because your symbol is the crab, right? You're not going to experience the crab in the bucket, right? So whenever you're feeling sensitive, remind yourself that you're not the crab in the bucket, okay? Because sensitivity is your nature, okay? Just to let you know. I want to confirm this greedy in reverse. We have union, the Two of Cups, all right? So it's safe in the next 72 to allow new people in and own who you are. Because for majority of you cancers, like I said, you already know how it plays out when it comes to different people. You're misunderstood. It's like own it. That's why it's very important for you to tap into the link in the description box about the Knight of Swords, about taking your power back. It kind of explains about that. Because some of you cancers are choosing empath energy of wanting to be alone as well. You're owning it, but it's kind of like you need to utilize that space to be able to create, to prepare you for July, because the Knight of Swords represents July. So it's something significant about July. All right, what are the messages you have for my water sign Cancer? All right, we have inherit in reverse. No one can take, like I said, can take your ideas, can take your authority, can take control. You've taken your power back. Are you realizing that that's what's taking place? It's a moment of, wow, I should have spoken up for myself a long time ago. Own who you are. And as you own who you are, you don't have a problem with being, because you adapt. You go with the flow, whatever life brings you. Okay? All right, you're very loyal. And if you don't feel like you're loyal, you need to create a plan here to direct yourself in the next 72. If you're feeling, okay, you know what, I'm bored, nobody loves me, nobody cares, why am I not getting attention? That's not your energy. All right? The fact that you're sensitive in the next 72, yes, that's your energy. So you need to write it down and make it plain. Am I going to the gym? Am I going to write? Am I going to meditate? Am I going to play games on my phone? Am I going to listen to music? How long are you going to do each thing? All right. Are you going to go meet new people? It's kind of like you need to place yourself in environments or situations that feel like family and home, or you need to create that, right? Are you preparing to create that? All right. What are the messages do you have for Cancer, my water sign, for the next 72? Disregard a feeling like being misunderstood. Okay. Look at that. Be mindful. Yeah. Own it. Appear. Show up. All right. Some people, even if you're dealing with stubborn people, you're a leader, not a follower, Cancer. Okay. And only when you're like at your most peak is when you're operating in fire energy. So no one can access your fire energy though. And that's what you need to realize. That's your key to your success moving beyond the next 72, Cancer, is that no one can access your fire energy. Only air energy can. But air energy can only consume you or activate you. That's the only access an air sign has to you. They can't take. They're adding, right? And the fact that you're a natural sensitive person, for those of you who have inherited that sensitivity, right? The fact that some people really don't realize how valuable you are and how delicate you are until after you've been consumed. Okay. It's an ending to that. That's if that's what you want. All right. Some of you, you're like, I don't understand what SGL is saying, and you're going to repeat that same cycle. And in that midsection, that's kind of like springtime. You're like, okay, you're cleaning up house, and you're like, okay. And then air energy comes in, Gemini moon ignites you, right? And now you're feeling young again. You get it, okay? So don't be hard on yourself. For those of you who are going to repeat a same cycle, right? And that same cycle, it starts again within the next 72, all right? Oh, what I love about this is the fact that you're building, okay? You're teaching people that, we all as individuals can grow together. We all can nurture each other, right? It's a yes, no questions asked. It's kind of like some of you Cancers are going to realize like the moment that you own it and you're not sensitive about the smallest things, you're not judged as being misunderstood. All right, of whatever it is, however your personality, however your lifestyle is, however you represent yourself, it's respected. Okay. And then we have on, actually, this is no, but when it's in reverse, it lets me know that, your light bulb comes on, right? Ding. Okay. Awareness, a sense of awareness, a sense of epiphany. All right. It's not jealousy. You're in love. Okay. If you're trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with this person, they love you. It's a form of tough love. Okay. All right. Let's see what other messages we have. Cancer, my water sign. All right. I'm hearing that song, I'm Healed. I think it's by Donald Lawrence. It's a gospel song. It's called I Am Healed. All right. For those of you who like the genre of gospel, make sure you listen to that song. It's definitely going to ignite your fire. Okay. It's going to tame your waters. All right. Let's go ahead and see what other additional messages that come out for you. Yeah, you're definitely stepping into nurturing. I feel like you're putting a boundary. I feel like you're taking authority of your nature, because when it comes to your family and your loved ones, you love hard, like hard. And I feel like you're stepping back. Okay. All right. We have demonstrated in reverse. All right. Some of you Cancers in the next 72, you're like, you know what? I want to be in the back end. I'm tired of being the one at the forefront. I don't want this responsibility right now. I just want to chill. All right. All right. What other messages do you have? Definitely a masculine energy is saying, is telling someone, if this is not you, masculine Cancer, there's a masculine energy, and you may be sensitive. It's kind of like you feel that a masculine, no gender role, is required to do something, or you're waiting for a masculine to say something, and it's just kind of like you're so over it. Either you don't want to tell someone how to do something or what they need to say, right? Right. Because the Knight of Swords is a young energy. It's like someone, the power that you possess, someone is showing you your own power. They're mirroring the power that you're not showing. The masking power that you're keeping private, someone is showing you the power that you possess, and you don't want to deal with it. They're actually teaching you to come out. All right, we have supported in reverse. And I feel like that has to do with being sensitive in the next 72, which is your nature. You're sensitive, and if you're not sensitive, you're not in your own energy. All right. Or maybe you are, correction. It's just you have troubled waters. All right, we have budgeted here. Remember I said you have to plan in the next 72, orchestrating or something. Something in that nature. But I feel like you are categorizing your associations, even the people you love. Because I said there is a Cancer, it's kind of like something is too much, and it's kind of like you're pulling back and you're like, no, I don't want the role. I don't want to make a decision. Okay. There's a sense of awareness, right? It's kind of like, because we had no in reverse and then we had yes, but it was a why, as in a sense of it's placing you on this axis where, you know, you can choose inflation, or you can choose like to not grow, and that's why there's this repeated cycle. Let me try to make that make sense. It's a Cancer. It's just kind of, it's just basically in the next 72. Home doesn't feel like home. Family doesn't feel like family. And for others of you, if family does feel like family and home feels like home, it's kind of like you want your work environment to feel the same way. So you're stepping up and you're taking the lead and you're planning. It's like you're telling yourself, well, this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to focus on this by any means, right? I'm not going to be sensitive. I'm not going to allow anyone to cause me to get out of character. I am going to be the leader. For others of you, you're wanting to go after a position, and so-called you don't have the experience, but you have all the potentials and you're stepping up, right? I'm reevaluation, reconsideration. You know those, how they reevaluate you at work or something like that, whether that's for promotion or for a pay raise. Something about July, because the Knight of Swords deals with July. Okay, all right. Overall direction for Cancer. We have the Four of Wands. Home. So remember I said it's a fire energy, right? I'm not going to do any rebuttals, but this fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And the Four of Wands deals with home, community, celebration, harmony, and relaxation. So overall direction in the next 72, Cancer, it says returning home or being with the people and places most familiar with you can be soul enriching. Take this time to soak up this bliss and appreciate the good things in life. This is a good time to work on renovating or redecorating your home space. All right. We're going to split this in half. 50 of you are in this energy. The other 50, it is a cycle that's being repeated, and you have to create a plan to get into the Four of Wands. Okay. Others of you, you may not remember I said something about spring. That's where the epiphany comes into place. That's where your fire energy actually gets ignited. Okay. So if you get consumed, it's just more so you're just going off, right? You're taking flight. You're just like, enough is enough. Okay, because you realize purpose, and it's like you're no longer caring about people placing judgments. It's kind of like you're no longer doing anything behind the scenes. You're no longer private. All right. Moving forward, let's go ahead and look at perspective, Cancer. What messages do you have from my water sign, Cancer, and pertaining to perspective? And also, I'm being guided to tell you, don't allow anyone to talk down on your plans or what you want to do in the next 72 or how you feel. Okay. This person doesn't have home training. All right, we have the journey here and pertaining to overall perspective. Cancer, let's talk about it. All right, the journey for the next 72. I want to rebuttal, but I'm not. I'm going to leave that for you, Cancer, to go back and take some notes. All right, the journey for the next 72 indicates a safe passage from where you are, Cancer, all right, to where you want to go. Know that the path will not look like what you thought it would, but you arrive at your destination. You will know it is kismet, destined, which is means destined, fated. Okay. Um, what does Cancer need to focus on within this journey of overall perspective? And if you have a passion about something, whether that's a project, a person, right, or just passionate about how you go about things, don't let anyone downplay you. Own it. All right. But because yeah, you're sensitive about your shit. But listen, don't ever get to the space where someone with good intention, Cancer in the next 72, where um, you're consumed to where you become hot-headed. No one can't tell you anything. Okay. What other messages? We have the Eight of Swords. Okay. You're not being submissive to nobody. You're not allowing anyone to manipulate you in the next 72, and that's a choice. Okay. Um, I'm hearing that may be a problem. Working your way from the bottom to the top. You're preparing for the summer because you don't have strength now. Enough is enough. And that's not for all of you. But when you're consumed by fire energy, it's like, what about me? It's not victim. It's just like, goodness gracious, it's giving the crabs in a bucket, right? And you're like, I just freed everybody out the bucket. Now y'all trying to, come on. Like, no, you're saying, no, I am not going into another trap. Okay. And you're playing it off very, very well, Cancer. Like I said, your nature is whatever life brings you, you know how to go with the flow, right? If you feel like you're in danger, you know how to go with the flow and get yourself out of a situation. Okay. You are the to go person. So basically, people will want to be with you because you would know how, you know CPR. You know what I mean? You know how to save a life. You know if you were in danger, what to do. So it's kind of like, I'm not seeing you're not wanting to be around people. And if it is family that don't have the same mindset as you, I feel like that's why you're having troubled waters in the next 72. You're no longer being submissive because remember when I said that in pertaining to action, when no was in reverse and when it's in reverse, that action means that you have an epiphany or your light bulb comes on. And this is that truth. Like, no, right? All right. And pertaining to overall focus and the four of, you're keeping this close to you, that privacy to you. You're not releasing, it's not truth, but it just has to do with not just holding things close to you, it's just things that are sacred to you. You're not sharing at this time. Now, pertaining to overall focus, Cancer in the next 72, we have focused intention. We've talked about that. We have magic manifesting here, which it says your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Again, we were talking about preparing, okay? Now, focus attentions. Think about what you desire in the next 72. We talked about that. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. All right. Some of you Cancers, I said it's a 50-50. Others of you, it's going in this direction in the next 72. Others of you, it's repeating the same cycle, and then you have this moment of just everything's just out of control, and you take back your authority. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at rebel energy. Like I said, you're a natural leader, so you always have these creative ideas. You're the one that always starts things. You don't wait for someone to, you get what I'm saying? That's why you're a good person to follow, to take the lead, right? If it has to do with family, right now you're not wanting to have the lead, right? You're trying to figure things out. It's rebel energy and pertaining to what it is you need to acknowledge or speak about. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina, whatever. I think that's a noodle or a cheese. And I'm gonna get it. I don't know how to say it right now, but I will get it. Tastes like ass, so it got to be cheese. No, I'm not saying literally that's what ASS tastes like because I don't know. But I like aged cheese and it's an acquired taste, so I'm assuming. And kale to me it tastes like a protein, like a meat. Like that's something that I would replace. But I'm not gonna lie, like I would have to when I eat my kale raw. I have to marinate it. You get what I'm saying? With a good dressing for it to fool me. The kale fills me up. But let's talk about you, Cancer. And pertaining to, like I said, this rebel energy is all about planning, having a new mindset, and you owning it. Because it's like, this is someone saying, I got to step back from being loyal of who you want me to be. Because if I keep being who you want me to be, I'm in the barrel and the crabs in the bucket, and I don't want to be. You want to be free. And you have every right and authority to do so because you are a natural leader, Cancer. But I feel like I said, you love hard and you do care about your family or your loved ones. And it's like you're just saying right now, I can't be submissive to you. But how about this? Can anyone take out the time to be submissive to me? because I can't give you anything. I can't buy anything. I can't loan you any money. I have nothing to give right now. Okay. Some of you are focusing on health. All right. You're preparing for your career. You're changing your career. You're planning it out. You're writing it down. You're making it plain because you want overall direction. You want harmony again. You want to feel relaxed. You don't want to be overwhelmed all the time. Right. You want to go to work and feel like it's out at home. So when you get off of work, when you do go home, it's like today was a good day. Anywho, let's go ahead and look at challenges and obstacles. If there's any, Cancer, my water sign. So yes, you are the co-creator of this journey. And the reason why I say co-creator is because where are you getting these ideas from? I believe Angel Ariel is the of creativity. So you have your guides assisting you, right? Um, of giving you what to do, right? When you're like, okay, look at thinking challenges and obstacles, right? The challenges, are you going to make the necessary changes? Some of you, like I said, you love hard and you're sensitive and you don't want to make something worse of speaking truth, right? Or accepting truth in the next 72. It's kind of like, how am I going to present what I have to say, right? For others of you, you're not going to say anything. You're just going to pull back and allow others to think how it feels because they have took advantage of your value, your sensitivity, how delicate you are. So you're stepping back to allow people to have that realization. Don't wait. Keep yourself busy because if you wait, you're going to be waiting for a long time. Okay? That's a high expectation without any action. You'll get lost, and that's the obstacle, getting lost. All right? And then you're trying to find yourself again. And you're, lost in the sea. All right? And some of you, that's where you want to be. You're introverts, and you're like, you know what, just leave me alone. I like my privacy. That's what it is. Right? And you're just wanting to manifest new ways to enjoy your alone space. Right? For some of you, your alone space is just dealing with family, right? And friends who consider loved ones. You're a homebody. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. We have the choice, right? Beyond the next 72 of how we want our life to be. And with your nature, Cancer, you know how to go with the flow when it comes to whatever life brings you. So if you're another zodiac sign, you're like, no, I'm not able to get what I want, I'm not getting my way, is because you have troubled waters and you need to plan and make things and stop being submissive and causing your own troubled waters, because some of you don't want to admit that you are the problem. All right, you're worried about what other people think, what they say, especially when you take them behind the scenes when it comes to your privacy. Pertaining to what tools that you need to utilize in the next 72, you need to relax, overall direction, right? And you need to be present and really pay attention to what's going on around you. What's going on? What's going on in your home? How are have you checked on your family? You know what I mean? So just a little FYI, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just delivering the message. All right. Foolish energy. We have the King of Swords. All right. Whew. Now, the King of Swords, Gemini energy again. Okay. This is authority. And then we have the Five of Swords. If you're expecting a family member or a loved one to change, it's not happening. Okay. Or if someone is expecting you to change, it's not happening. You're going to do it on your own terms. All right. Especially with this judgment, someone has a realization that someone is not changing at all, period. And that's a problem because this person is leading people in a bucket. It's a trap. So, in pertaining to challenges like, home doesn't feel like home, or work doesn't feel like work, or a loved one that you deeply care about, you come into this realization that they're not the same. So now you're planning a whole new situation. All right, that's not every zodiac sign. I mean, not every Cancer, but I am being guided to tell you that you may see things like when you wake up, and you may like blink your eyes a couple of times, like, did I just see what I just saw? Right? Your spirit animals. Okay, you may see your spirit animals in your sleep, or when you like you're still asleep but you wake up, and then you finally like really wake up. All right, we have receptivity for the next 72, Cancer. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. That's that fire energy. Okay. Let's take a look at feminine energy, Cancer. Everything doesn't have to make sense, so don't get lost in this air energy. Okay. All right. Feminine energy, we have justice. All right. This is breaking the cycle of old self as well. For some of you, feminine energy, it is giving me fox energy. Not in the sense of a fox, that a feminine that steals. It's more so of a feminine that's very attractive. Once you truly no longer worry about the judgment of others, your old self washes away or sheds away. It's not snake energy. It sheds away, and it's like you're a whole new person. It's like someone saying, "Oh, Cancer, there's something different about you." It's that type of energy, feminine energy. All right. Masculine energy, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. All right. This is what I'm saying. I told you it was a masculine energy who's saying nope. They're just saying no. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like masculine Cancer, no gender role. Can you go take out the trash? No. Masculine Cancer, can you go to the store? No. Can you call this person? No. Can I borrow some money? No. Can you tell me you love me? No. This person is like, mm-mm. A reason why this masculine is like this is because they are aware that they have been taken advantage of. So they are pulling back. They're no longer sensitive. Masculine is hoping that it is being seen, observed, of why they're pulling back. But like I said, in foolish energy, they're not going to see it. The behavior is not going to change. And you're not going to change this new way of being either. Whether this is someone getting ready to create a new home somewhere else, relocate somewhere else. Some people are going back home to their family where they belong. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at shadow energy, Cancer. I wish I could just channel all of this masculine, feminine energy, but this is a general reading, not a personal. And me saying that, Cancer, is not requesting you to get a personal. It's just, don't think so hard, right? It's Three of Cups in reverse. Someone doesn't want to build. Masculine energy. They don't want to get taken advantage of. Shadow energy is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Someone has said no. Remember I said, Cancer, your nature is being private because you already know how it plays out when you allow people in your privacy, right? You're misunderstood, you're judged. Shadow energy. So you got a lot of shadow things about yourself that, you don't want people to know. Because, they're going to look at you differently. And right now, that's where you are. Not all of you. Others of you, if you're worried why someone is distant, is because they got a lot of stuff, a lot of secrets. Others of you, it's they are not comfortable yet. They're not comfortable. Okay. They may feel like it's a trap, you know, meaning they may feel like, you're a luring person and they feel like they're not the only person that got lured in. Okay. And it could be this masculine energy as well. Why am I doing this? All right. Romantic oracles for Cancer. Overall focus, intention, and magic manifestation. All right. And it feels like your heart's desires were. It feels like your heart desires present itself without you even asking. The moment that you're no longer submissive and you're getting out of your thought process. It brings this overall direction, leads you into this overall direction of harmony once you relax yourself. But in pertaining to romantic oracles, if someone from your past is returning to your life, others of you Cancers pertaining to self, this may trigger you. You're turning back to your old ways. All right, let's go ahead and move forward, shed some light. I feel like that's masculine energy. And also there could be feminine energy because I was saying it gives me like it's a trap. Whoever you feminine are, whatever you're being pulled to is a trap, and it's going to cause you to become something that it's like someone saying, I would never wear my pajamas in public. You wear your pajamas in public. I would never have sex on the first date. You have sex on the first date. It's like everything that you said you would never do, that ignites in the next 72. This new version of you. All right. All right. Shedding light on your reading, Cancer. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Ha, privacy. That's you, boo. It is. I told you. So that's some of you. You're shedding of being private. You're coming out of this shadow energy, and you're gonna just really, truly, like, own it, taking back your power. All right. Persecution as well for some of you. Just a FYI. And you're going to be sensitive, and that's what's going to cause someone to become a venom. Okay. I don't know what to do with you, Cancer. Okay, you can't be acting like that. I'm seeing an anaconda in the ocean. Okay, goodness gracious, you not biting them. What is it called when the body takes the breath away? Ooh, Gemini moon. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Cancer, it says, for those who are unemployed, your affirmation is, I deserve to be employed and paid well for my time, efforts, and ideas. Each day I'm closer to finding the perfect job for me. Okay. If you live where your family is, there may not be any jobs, and you have to get out of that bucket, crabs in a bucket, and get out there and go get that job, because you're still going to feel like home. You gotta get over that fear. All right. Also, happiness is a choice. I base my happiness on my own accomplishments and the blessings I've been given. Beautiful. Last but not least, I am safe in my body, and this is in reverse. Okay. This is a cycle that needs to be broken. Okay. All right, Cancer, those were the messages for your next 72. Keep in mind, those are general messages. It's not a personal, all right? Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.